poem which is meant to contrast abruptly and dramatically two executions, one of which took place in Renaissance England and which is a composite of details taken from the deaths of several martyrs, and another one which is an execution described almost exactly accurately that took place in the Buchenwald concentration camp during the Second World War, and the details of which I got from a book by Eugene Kagan, who was himself a prisoner there for 5 years and was then taken to England to help draw up the indictments that were used at the Nuremberg trials. The poem is called More Light, which purport to be the final words of Goethe on his deathbed. Goethe gets into the poem because prisoners who were taken to Buchenwald by train had to get off at the Weimar railroad station and march the rest of the way to the camp. More light, more light. Composed in the tower before his execution, these moving verses, and being brought at that time painfully to the stake, submitted, declaring thus, I implore my God to witness that I have made no crime. Nor was he forsaken of courage, but the death was horrible, the sack of gunpowder failing to ignite. His legs were blistered sticks on which the black sap bubbled and burst as he howled for the kindly light. And that was but one, and by no means one of the worst, permitted at least his pitiful dignity, and such as were by made prayers in the name of Christ that shall judge all men for his soul's tranquility. We move now to outside a German wood. 3 men are there commanded to dig a hole in which the 2 Jews are ordered to lie down and be buried alive by the 3rd, who is a Pole. Not light from the shrine at Weimar beyond the hill, nor light from heaven appeared, but he did refuse. A Luger settled back deeply in its glove. He was ordered to change places with the Jews. Much casual death had drained away their souls. The thick dirt mounted toward the quivering chin. When only the head was exposed, the order came to dig him out again and to get back in. No light in the blue Polish eye. When he finished, a riding boot packed down the earth. The Luger hovered lightly in its glove. He was shot in the belly and in 3 hours bled to death. No prayers or incense rose up in those hours, which grew to be years, and every day came mute ghosts from the ovens, sifting through crisp air, and settled upon his eyes in a black